Hey passionate YouTubers, welcome my YouTube channel. Today's topic is what is Bitcoin and how does it work? Bitcoin is a digital currency which operates free of any central control of the oversight of banks or governments. Instead, it relies on peer-to-peer software and uh, cryptography. A public ledger records all between transaction and copies. So copies are held and servers around the world. Anyone with a spare computer can set up one of these services known as a node. Configured focus on who owns which coins is reached cryptographically across these nodes rather rather than implying of central source of trust like a bank. Every transaction is publicly broadcast to the network and shared from node to node every 10 minutes or so. These transactions are collected together by miners into a group called a block and added permanently permanently on the blockchain. This is definitive account book of Bitcoin in much the same way you would keep traditional coins to a physical vault. Visual currencies are held in digital vaults and can be accessed from client software of a range of online the software uh, hardware tools. Bitcoin can correctly to divided by seven decimal decimal place of thousand of a Bitcoin is known as a milli and 100 million of the Bitcoin is known as Satoshi. In truth, there is no such thing as Bitcoin or world uh, agreements among the network about ownership of a coin. A private key is used to ownership of funds to the network. When making a transaction, a person could simply memorize the private key and need nothing else to re- retrieve or send their visual cache, a concept which are known as a wealth, can Bitcoin and converted to cash. Bitcoin can be exchanged for cash just like any as there are numerous cryptocurrency exchange online where people can do this, but transaction can also be carried out the person or over any communication platform allowing and small business accept when there is no official mechanism hold into Bitcoin convert to any and other currencies. Nothing internally inherently valuable underpins the Bitcoin network, but this is true and many of world's most stable national currencies since leaving the gold standard such as the US dollar and UK pound. What is proposed of Bitcoin? Are Bitcoin safe? The cryptocurrencies Bitcoin are created as for people and spend money over the internet. The digital currencies was intended intended to improve any. alternative payment system that would operate fee and central control, but otherwise be used just like traditional currencies are between safe. The cryptography behind Bitcoin is used on the SHA-256 Grotham signed as the U.S. National Security Agreement. Agreement Cracking this is far off intents and purpose impossible as they are more possible private keys that would have to be faced 22. Then there are atoms in the universe estimated to be some somewhere in 10 to 10. There have been several high-profile cases to between exchange being hacked to funds being stolen, but these services invaluable store the digital currencies on behalf to customers. What was hacked in these cases was the website and not the Bitcoin network. This theory is an attacker could control more than half of the Bitcoin nodes in intent. They, then they could create a conscience that they owned all Bitcoin. They embedded that into the blockchain, but as the number of nodes grows, this becomes less practical. Really, illustrates problems that Bitcoin operates with any central authority because of the anyone making an error with a transaction of their wealth was no recourse if you are accidentally sent Bitcoin to the work person or less or lose your password. There is nobody to turn to. Of course, of the eventual arrival of practical quantum computing could break it. All much cryptography relies on mathematical calculation. There are extremely hard of current computers to do, but quantum computers work very different and may to able to execute them is a fraction of a second. What is Bitcoin mean? Meaning is the process that maintains the Bitcoin network. All also new coins are bought into exchange. All transactions are publicly broadcast on the network, and miners hold large collection of transactions together into blocks by completing cryptographic calculation that's extremely hard to generate but very easy to verify. Then the first miner of solve the next block broadcast into the network and to proven correct and added to the blockchain that miners in then rewarded with an amount of nearly created between internet in the between software and hard limit of 21 million coins. There will never do more than that to extend the total numbers of coins will be the circulation by 2140 Rolly every 4 years, the software makes in twins and hard mines between by reading the size of reward.